I feel like no matter how much I tan and lay out in the sun, I will always forever be pale, okay? And you're just gonna have to live with that. I've been trying to get my tan going and like good before summer officially starts, and it's not happening. I feel like I just lay in the sun and get really hot and sweaty, and then I'm still pale in the end, or I'm burnt. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. If you guys are here, then hopefully you've already seen my everything I crocheted for the market video. And if you haven't seen that one's a good one too, but this one is just going to be everything I made for the market sewing edition. So I didn't crochet these items, I sewed these items. Or yeah, they've been sewn, I sewed. You get me. Oh. Someone's clawing at my door. Let's see if she'll stop. For this video, I'm going to be showing everything I sewed, did not crochet, for the market. And like in my crochet videos, I always list everything in the description box and link the pattern. This video, I will be listing them in the description and linking the tutorial I used, okay, because they're all YouTube tutorials. I didn't buy any patterns for this, so they're all free YouTube tutorials. As I tell you the items I made, I'm also going to be telling you the prices that I listed them as and how many I made of that item. They're all also beginner sewing projects. If you've never sewed before, you can make all of these because I had never sewed a thing in my life before I made this stuff. So definitely all beginner friendly. So check them out, okay? I did use a sewing machine for everything. I don't know how to hand sew. So if you're here for that, this is not for you. But let's go ahead and jump into the first item that I made is these ice cream pint cozies, okay? Now, these cozies fit cup of noodle or a pint of ice cream, okay? That's why they're the ice cream pint cozies. There's to keep your food or whatever either cold or hot. They have like a lining of insulation in them. Now I did one lining. The YouTube video I'm linking says to do two. I did one because my lining is way thicker than the lining that she uses in that video. So if I did two, I tried one with two and my sewing machine wouldn't even do it. So I had to only do one, but it's just as effective. So depending on how thick your insulation is, that'll depend on if you have one or two layers of insulation. But I ended up making 8 of these for the market, and I'm pricing them at $14. That's another thing. I'm going to be telling you what I'm pricing all of my items as well and how many I made, okay? So if I sell all the pint cozies I made, I will have made $112. Okay, so the next item I made is the bowl cozy. So similar concept to the first one, except it's for bowls. So like soups and hot items, mac and cheese, things like that. And I ended up making 6 of these and I priced them at $13. $1 less than the ice cream cozies simply because they're easier to make. The ice cream ones are a little more tedious and a little more time consuming than the bowls. But the material is basically the same, so that's where the dollar difference comes from. If I sell all the bowl cozies I made, I will have made $78. All of my pricing is very odd. I feel like I price specifically just off of vibes. I don't really have like a calculation I do. I just go, what would I buy that for? Does it cover my cost? Yes. Does it feel like I'm fairly paid for my labor? Yeah, that's kind of how I price things. So if the pricings look funny, that's why. You can also make these wristlets. These were probably the easiest on the list. Super, 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 super easy. Okay, you just have to buy these little hardware clips that go on the end, which I'll link the ones that I use down below if you want to make some. But you can buy them in bulk and they're really easy. And you can buy one with the little clamp that comes with it and you just make a bunch. I ended up making 95 wristlets. Did not realize I was making almost 100 wristlets until I was making this video and I sat down and counted all of them. So yeah, I made a lot of them and I'm selling them for $8 a wristlet. If I sell all the wristlets, I will have made $760. I feel like $8 fair for the metal piece, and you do have to have interfacing along with the fabric, so it can get a little pricey. But the next item is bookmarks. These ones were also easy to make, slightly harder than the wristlets, but still simple. Still just a little more difficult than the wristlets, but still beginner, easy, okay, it's the same shape, 3 pieces. You know, you do need interfacing for this project, and that's about it, interfacing and fabric, okay? So that one's an easy one. I ended up making about 66 bookmarks. Again, did not realize I was making that much till I counted them all at the end, but I'm selling the bookmarks for $5 a bookmark. If I sell all the bookmarks, it will be $330. And then we have my famous makeup bags that a lot of you guys have bought in as a subscriber. And I sell these makeup bags for $18 a bag. The fabric you use for it, so if you've ever gone to like a Joann's and you go over to the fabric section, they have these like squares that have a little sticker on them. They're fabric quarters. So if you buy 2 fabric quarters, you can make a bag with it. It's enough dimension wise to make a bag if you get 2. So that, I think it's 80 cents a fabric quarter when they're on sale. If they're not on sale, they're $1.30. So if they're not on sale, about $2.50 for the fabric. And then you need a fusible fleece to go on the inside. So that costs, I get it by the bolt, so a lot, but probably not that much if you really do the math. And then you're going to need about a 12-inch or 14-inch zipper. I think I buy 14-inch ones just because I like the extra room, but it doesn't really matter. But I can link down the zippers that I use on my bags because I get them in bulk, so it's a lot cheaper. So I can charge my bags $18 because the zippers aren't that expensive. So I'll link the zippers that I use down in the description. But I ended up making 37 makeup bags total at $18 a bag. So if I sold all the makeup bags I made, I'd make $666. Pretty cool. Pretty beginner friendly because when I made a makeup bag, I hadn't made literally anything before, especially with the zipper. I thought, oh my gosh, add a zipper and I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but it was actually pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure I have a vlog on my channel of me making my first makeup bag ever somewhere. So if you want to search for that, go for it. But yeah, so that one's really fun. That one's a really good seller on my shop too, on my Etsy shop. The last item that I made for the craft fair is my tarot card wraps. Now, for this one, I sell them $18 a wrap, and you'll need fusible fleece, and I don't know, not too much fabric, but enough. I think you're going to need more than the length of a fabric quarter, if I remember how I made it. I didn't write anything down, but I just actually drew my own pattern for this one, so I don't have a link for you to follow for this one because I didn't make a tutorial. But if you want a tutorial, I can make one. Just comment down below, and if enough of you guys want one, I'll go through the pain of making a tutorial for you. But I'll do it, but only if you guys want to. I'm not gonna make it if no one wants it. So yeah, if you want that tutorial, let me know. But I'm pretty sure you need more than a fabric quarter, and you're gonna need some fusible fleece, and that's about it. I didn't use anything else, but I sell them for $18 a wrap. And I made a total of 6, so not that many. If I sold all the tarot card wraps I made, I will have made $108. The vibe of the market's not really like Ren Fair witchy vibe, and we're going into summer, so it's not really like a Halloween spooky vibe either. So I didn't make too many because I kind of assumed I wouldn't sell that many, which is fine by me. And it's also beginner friendly. It was super easy for me to figure out. So, and that is everything that I did not crochet for the market. So everything I made for the market that wasn't crocheting, again, don't forget everything I said listed in the description with a link to how I made it, what I watched to make it, except for the tarot wrap. And if you want that one, let me know in the comments and I'll make one. So with all of those being said, if you add all of them together, if I sold all of my sewn items, I would make $2,054. So there's some math for you. You're welcome. I just know how many of you guys were asking how I'm pricing everything and how much I'm gonna make and da-da-da-da. So that's if I sold out. Highly doubt it, but if I sold out, that's what it would be. Anything that doesn't sell at my market is going to be up on my shop. So if you want to buy anything, that I showed you. Any of the items, they're on my shop. I'll link it down in the description box as well. And other than that, comment down below your favorite item and which one you think is going to be the best seller at the market, because I am doing a best seller, worst seller video after the market. So make your predictions on these items in the comments, and I'll let you know if you're right in like a week or two or something. I don't know, but I will, okay, eventually. So other than that, I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.